Okay, chai lattes, as I'm calling you before you all let me know if that sounds too corny or not. Um, this is about the tea. Okay, I'm drinking tea. This is the sour sop tea. And the sour sop fruit is very sweet, but these are the leaves from that the soursop, the tree that it grows on. These are the leaves that it comes from, and it's good for. I'm not saying that it cures now. Please do not quote me on this, but it is good for cancer cells and immunity. But I'll go deeper into that maybe tomorrow. That will be the healthy tips for tomorrow. But this is the tea. This is the tea, y'all. All right, so let's talk about these stimulus checks. $1,200 is not enough. I'm sorry, one time payment of $1,200. Yes, it helped. It helped tremendously. Um, but I know some families that was just it. Some of their mortgages are not. That didn't even cover their mortgage. So not that they had to pay the mortgage, because during this time I think there's some some waivers going on with your rent and your mortgage. So they didn't probably have to worry about that. What they needed to do was buy food and necessities, things that they needed with that $1,200, and possibly save some of it if they could. Now, if they're not getting any kind of income, then of course they couldn't save anything. But let's talk about what they're talking about now in the Senate and the House, okay? All right, this is the second stimulus package. Now, I know people are still waiting for their first stimulus checks. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know why. Maybe some people have moved and the IRS is trying to send them, these checks and they don't have the updated address or whatever. Now, with us, we always file electronically. So, and we are business owners. So we just filed electronically. And so it was just deposited into our account. So, like I said, $1,200 probably wasn't enough for people to have ongoing bills and are trying to feed their families. Okay. So let me pause for a minute because I do want to ask you to please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Please, it'll help my channel to grow, okay? So please, in the name of Jesus, like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's really important to me. And I love you all, and I'll pray for you all every day. Okay? Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is the Emergency Money to the People Act. All right. Now, this one is $2,000 a month for 6 months minimum, and it can go up to 12 months. You have to make less than $130,000 per year, and you can be 16 years or older, and you can also get $500 per child up to 3 kids. It's tax free, and college students can receive it. Okay? All right, so the next one is the Rent and Mortgage Cancellation Act. All right, this one cancels all rent and mortgages for up to a full year. And it starts in April. So if you paid your rent or your mortgage in April, you will get that money back. You're supposed to. I'm not saying you're going to. You're supposed to get that money back because this one is proposed for April 2020. So, all right, that's that one. And anyone in the USA, it'll apply to with any income. There are no income limits to this one. All right. So the next one is the Automatic Boost Communities Act. All right, this one is $2,000, will be preloaded on a debit card, and from then on, up to a year after the pandemic, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, the virus, the Rona, whatever you call it, whenever it's over, you get, okay, wait a minute. $2,000 will be preloaded on your debit card, and then after that, you'll get $1,000 per month, every month, loaded onto that debit card until a year, a whole year after the pandemic, COVID-19, Rona, the virus is over. And it'll be automatically deposited onto your card every month. And this applies to everyone in the United States, including immigrants. I don't know how you feel about immigrants. I'm okay with them. I mean, they come here to get a better way of life or whatever, and I don't fault them. If I was somewhere where I wasn't feeling like I'm making good money or not being taken care of or whatever, I would try to move here too. But I was born here, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, so the monthly, and my family was here first. Let me just put that in there. I'm a descendant of Native Americans, so we were here first, okay? We were here first. All right, so the next one was the Monthly Economic Crisis Support Act. Now, this one is $2,000 a month and $2,000 per dependent, up to 3 dependents. So that means if a family of 5, a husband, wife, and 3 children, that family would get $10,000 per month up until after the crisis is over for 3 months. Okay, so that means if the crisis isn't over until, say, next April 2021, then 3 months after that, July, you would still be getting that $2,000 a month or $10,000 a month, depending on how many dependents you have. All right. And and this one was proposed for March 2020. So there would be back pay. According to what I read, okay? Don't quote me on this. This is according to what I read. All right. So it'll be back pay from March 2020. So say, for instance, they don't pass this until June, okay? You would get March, April, May, and June. So that's 4 months of pay, okay? So if it's just you would get $2,000 times 4. What is that? $8,000, okay? But if it's a family of 5, they would get $10,000 times 4. That's $40,000 at one time. If the wealth of the wicked isn't being transferred now, you cannot tell me that the wealth of the wicked is not being transferred to the righteous, okay? It's being transferred to some people that aren't righteous too, but let's just get this straight. The wealth is being transferred. That's the bottom line, okay? All right, then the next one, I don't want this video to be too long, okay? So the next one is the payroll tax cut, which basically cuts the tax out of your payroll. Basically, what you need to do is just save that money because, I mean, like, say, for instance, if the average person makes like 30,000, I mean, just on average. I mean, people make more or less, but 30,000, it'll be like maybe $200 that won't be taxed on your, pay stubs. So that means, like $200 every pay period or every month. It just depends on your W-2s and, how many you claiming and all that. So let's not get into how much it is. But my opinion on these proposals, they are not set in stone. They're just being talked about right now. And but if I had to choose, of course, it would be the ABC, Automatic Boost Communities Act. because to me that's the best one. But I'm sure that if they do pass any of them, that they will make some changes and tweak them a little bit. But as for now, the Automatic Boost Communities Act, that's the one where it's $2,000 preloaded debit card, and every no, that's wait a minute, that's not the one I would want, I don't think. It'll be between that one and the Monthly Economic Crisis Support Act. So, like I said, the ABC is $2,000 preloaded on your debit card, and you get $1,000 per month automatically deposited onto your card. And this will be it'll be ongoing even a year after the COVID-19 is gone. And the other one, the Monthly Economic Crisis Support Act, is $2,000 a month per dependent. You plus all of your dependents, $2,000 a month, and that one would end once COVID is gone for 3 months. So the other one, I don't know. I would just have to weigh my options and do like the calculations and stuff and see which one would be best. But I think between those two, that would be, what I would choose, one or the other. The rest of them, they're okay. I mean, all of them help, but I think that those two will help the most. All right. So tell me what you think. All right. Comment below. And like I said, like, subscribe, comment, and share, please, in the name of Jesus. And you all have a blessed day. And also tell me what you want to be called, because right now I have come up with the name Cafe Lattes. I mean, Chai Lattes. Okay? I like chai tea. I don't always drink it, but chai latte is coffee, tea and coffee put together. Sometimes if you go to Starbucks, you can order a dirty chai tea, and they will put a shot of espresso in it. So basically, that's it. All right, you all have a blessed day, and I'm trying to make these videos 10 minutes or less, but this one, like the last one, is like 12 minutes. But let me know. Talk to you all later. Bye.